Alcohol is science. It's kind of science. Freezing, it's kind of. Let me know what you guys think. If it gets too small to where it's like not useful, please let me know. Prepare for burial. Pick up. Here, let me get this away from everybody first. And then, yeah, I need to go make a burial plot or something.
At last we will
I'm so sorry, Ames. I'm so sorry. Did I unlock? I don't even think I've unlocked the burial pit yet. Yeah, I don't think I've unlocked the burial pit yet. Maybe I'll have enough? I do have enough, thank goodness. Okay. Where is basic decorations? There it is, body pit. Let me get this. That's my body. Have respect. I'm about to throw it in a pit. Stinking fire in my stinking fireplace. Because Santa Claus has come down the chimney and has given me presents. And I just want to put a holly jolly fire in my fireplace. But I have to live in Texas. Because I'm stuck here. Because that's my job. My job is here and I'm stuck here. Anyway. Your weather app says it's going to snow. Throwing my pen around. Morning, Coleman. All right. All right. You know what? If that's what it takes to stop kids from smoking. Yeah, she looks so dumb. Stupid. Horrible. Not cool. D-U-M-B. Not cool. Not hot. Not. Definitely not that. All right. Trippy,
Nothing
huh?
like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right?
What
Sam?
is it with this guy in the shower? Why does he want me to take another shower so bad? Freaking creep. Creep. Every time I talk to him, it's shower, 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 shower. Hey, do you want to take a shower? Hey, how about that shower? Hey, you want to go to the shower? You should really take a shower. Weird. Weird. We're just, you know, again, we're America. We're a melting pot. So obviously our cultures are going to like combine at some point. And our, I don't think it's necessarily bad that those holidays merge until it was merged because a corporation wanted to sell candy, you know. I sound like that kid in Hocus Pocus. It's like Halloween was just created by Big Candy to sell candy to kids, and it's funded by the dentists who just want kids to have rotted teeth. I much prefer Arbor Day because I love trees. I sound like that guy. You guys know that one? Yeah. Smoking is so bad for you guys. It's so bad. Don't do it. She's so cool. Don't do it. Lung cancer. It's really not good for your lungs. She smiled. Hi. What's up? Benevolent leader, please don't judge me, but I've always wanted to eat a meal made of... No, I'll lose faith. No. I'll lose faith. I don't care. I hate dolls also. My mom gave me 2 small dolls, 4 to 5 inches, as decorations. Those are small dolls, 4 to 5 inches. Those are small. Those are... Hang on. The delivery terminal, huh? Hello? Oh, did I drive over it? I drove over the delivery terminal. All right, everybody. Welcome to the pre-work coffee hour. Good morning, everybody. On this, the 20th day of the year of our Lord, 2026. How you doing, guys? How we doing? Man, it doesn't matter how how on it I am, how little time I seem like I waste in the morning, how prepped I seem like I am. Man, that 5:55 comes up really fast. And I'm telling you, I've been doing pretty good lately. I've been using the brick. I told you guys about the brick, right? You guys know about the brick, right? This thing? Maybe not. Let me get through hellos when we talk about the brick. So the Phantom Menace this morning is Ursa Cat for the 149th time. Congratulations, Ursa. And also thank you for clocking in. And there's Mute as well. Good morning. Thank you for clocking in. And Reaper, thank you for clocking in. Good morning to you as well. The morning squad is here. Hi. Yeah, I don't know. I think I talked about brick, didn't I? So brick is this. Actually, hang on. Let me get it real quick. Oh, please. I keep it over there because it's kind of better off scene. This is not a sponsored segment, but it's really nice. The problem that I've been having, especially in the mornings, is like waking up. Persephone, hello. And Old School Quarter, hi guys. Thanks for clocking in. Waking up in the morning, the first thing I do is grab these little things. I'm like, my legs are like swinging out of bed, and I'm putting in an AirPod. I'm putting in an AirPod. And then like as I'm like walking downstairs, I'm launching TikTok. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing how like addictive that app can get you. And this is before I've had any kind of real conscious thought about like what I want to do with my day. And so I needed an interrupter. I needed something to like interrupt me. So I have a timer set at 5 a.m. right when I wake up, right when my alarm goes off. This app will block specific apps, mostly the scrollers, right? Like the scrolling ones that are wasting a whole bunch of time, especially in the morning especially. So from like 5 till whenever I turn it off, it's just blocking those apps. There's no way to unblock it on your phone unless you scan this little NFC brick. This is magnetic, so I usually have it on the side of the shelves over here because all these rails are magnetic. So I have it on the side, so you have to physically walk over to it, launch the app, hit unbrick, and then scan this little not QR code, but NFC code, NFC, whatever that technology is. I didn't make it. But yeah, like, so when I wake up in the morning, I would have to actually walk all the way over there to do that. And I find that interrupter is enough to where I stay off of them. And then like yesterday, I was off of that. I had it bricked. I call it being bricked. I've been bricked up until it was like 8 o'clock at night. It was like after Zeke went to bed. And then I was finally like, I guess I could watch some TikTok. And then I only ended up watching 15, 20 minutes maybe. And when I tell you the difference in my screen time, especially for the scroller apps, down 51% from last week already. Let's see. Let's go. Could I go month? Let's see. You know what? Actually, TikTok has its own like screen thing, but I can't launch the app right now, so I can't tell you. But just in general, my daily average is 2 hours, 32 minutes. And that is with YouTube, which I do kind of watch in the background a lot. So not bad, huh? Not bad, eh? Anyway, this is not sponsored, but I would be lying if I said we didn't have Spooky Deer reach out to see if they would sponsor one of his videos, because I think it's a cool product. Now there is emergency codes. You get like 5 emergency codes that you can use. Like if you happen to forget that you bricked and you left for vacation or something, obviously you can't scan it when you're that far away. So you do have like 5 emergency codes. I don't know what happens if you use up those 5. You might have to start a new account. Like, yeah, you might have to like, maybe if you uninstall the Brick app. I never thought about that actually. You know what? That's probably the way around. You probably uninstall the Brick app. Anyway, don't give me reasons to get around it. It's good. It's working for me. Let me put this back. Also, the cool thing about it, there's no paid subscription for it. That's another reason. This sounds like an ad, and I swear it's not. There's no subscription for it. It's you buy the brick. It works on multiple phones, so Ashley uses it with hers too. It's not like it's like one brick per phone or per account. You just set it up, you brick it, and then anyone who is, who has the brick app, which is also free, can brick their phone as well. Cool, huh? Cool, huh? These little gadgets we have to get in order to arrest our attention back from our corporate overlords. And with that, guys, hello, good morning. One brick to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them. Yes, yes. Oh, they should make a Lego themed one. They should make a Lego themed brick. That would be really cool. Make it with like 4 studs on top of it. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it feels a little like, you kind of sometimes feel a little childish where you're like, I have to be literally locked out of my phone. But sometimes you got to be locked out of your phone. As an adult, sometimes you got to just get locked out. Speaking of bricks, speaking of getting all bricked up, let's get bricked up tonight, or today, this morning. Here's the plan for today. I'm going to be doing a little more sorting. I actually did some, I cheated. I did some pre-sorting. I hope that's okay. Because I was like, well, if I have to sit down here and like reach into here to get all this stuff, it'd be nice if I could just like have some on deck. So I have a couple of things on deck here. Spooky Deer. Hello, Spooky Deer. You're late this early? You're late? Holy cow. I don't know what to tell you, brother. I don't know what to tell you. No, I didn't think this through too much. I'm going to see if I have any more of these guys right here. I'm going to see if I have any more of these things. I'll be right back. Hang on. Who am I? Delusional from just standing? Who are you? I don't know who you're, Bebo, but nobody's been late in a while. As soon as you think that and as soon as you express that, that's what happens. Yeah. I didn't really think this through, guys. Thanks for the lurk, though, Spooky. I appreciate that. Or the lurk or the listen. I didn't really think this through too much. I started just pulling out piece types, right? But the issue is that I filled all these up, so now I don't have anything to sort them into. So I guess I'll have to sort them into little piles. And then take those piles over, dump them, and then come back. So, we'll make do. But there's quite a bit, right? I do have this one that's open. And I have 2 more over there that's just bricks. So, I guess I'll start with, let's start with these guys right here. It's a balmy -12 freedoms. Heck yeah, brother. Here we go. I don't know why. I don't know why the Home Depot theme like just kicks off like my inner like dad joke stuff, I don't know. The Home Depot theme just like feels like a dad thing, I like it a lot. All right, and the rest of the day today, what we're going to be doing is learning. We're going to read books together, guys. Now we're going to be learning about these smart bricks that they actually dropped at CES. It was odd to see and hear that Lego was at CES, but they were. I don't know what that means exactly yet. I kind of had heard rumors about smart bricks, but nobody ever told me what they were. And then when the CES thing hit, I on purpose did not look into them because I wanted to do this on stream. This has been something I've been plotting for a little while. You summoned Spooky with Lord of the Rings reference. You did. You did. That's pretty funny. It's 10 degrees there. Oof. Burr. Burr. Okay, these are all the same size. Yeah, so I think we'll do that today, if that's cool with you guys. I have the video from actually the CES presentation. It's 37 minutes long. We probably won't watch the whole thing. This is from Build with Peter. My problem with Peter here, old Pete, is, yeah, I mean, he filmed it from the crowd, which is, you know, fine. But I could not find a version of, like, an official version where, like, even Lego themselves were, like, restreaming it, you know? Let me try one more thing. If any of you know where one is, let me know. Does Lego has an official YouTube account, right? Let's see. LEGO. Come on. Lego official channel. Let's see. Yeah, Lego. Maybe they have it. Holy cow, that's too loud. Videos. The last video was about Lego Friends, Lego Dreams, which I still don't know what Lego Dreams is either. These are all like little children's things here. Ultimate Gamer Challenge. Okay. Yeah, they're not talking about it at all. Well, here's Smart Play. I think those are the smart bricks. But that's a minute. I want the whole thing, you know? I'm just really surprised. Is this Lego D&D? I'm sorry, wait, are they doing Lego D&D? Is this Lego D&D? Brick Ventures? Huh. This is not what I thought the official Lego channel would be. I mean, it's fine, like whatever. Obviously, it's for, this feels like it's for kids, you know? I just kind of thought they would post this. Anyway, so we're going to have to go with old Pete over here. Me and him are on a first name basis, so. Old Pete, as Jordan the Legend would say, we go way back. Me and old Pete. They scheduled a ton of exterior jobs for MRSA? No. Dang it. Want to come back with all his fingers and toes, yeah. Me too, preferably, especially toe. What am I saying? I don't even have a thing for... Anyway. So yeah, let's watch this. Let me get some liquids in me, though. Spooky, you missed my little ad for Brick. I was telling everybody how I've been bricked up this morning, and then I had to explain, obviously. Say it. I don't have a thing for feet. That's what I was trying to say. I don't. Like, I don't see the appeal. I understand why somebody would, but, like, I don't. Yeah, it does nothing for me. Sorry. It's a big joke. It's a big joke to you people. But it's not, I'm not into it. What? What's his word? No, I said especially, he needs to come back with his fingers and his toes, and I said especially his toes, as if, like, you know, I have a thing for toes, but I don't. That's the joke. I'm explaining it now. Anyway, yeah, Spooky, I told everybody about the brick thing, which I can't believe I hadn't really talked about on stream. I guess I hadn't, though. But we took care of that. It was a really nice sponsor spot if they ever want to sponsor us, but no. I mean, you, not us, you. It was pretty good. I think I sold it. Also, I do actually technically do have a reference code. It doesn't give me anything, but it gives the person who uses it like 10% off, but it doesn't do anything for me. Ohio. All right. Come on, rich and black my eyes. Okay. All right. Let's start this because I think it's gonna be long. I hope that we'll be able to follow it. I hope it's not gonna be like too far away. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna bring the music down. Here we go.
Good morning, CES. I'm Julia Golden, Chief Product and Marketing Officer at the LEGO Group.
Hi, and I'm Tom Donaldson, a Senior
You're-
Vice President
you're a
head
Lego
of the
guy.
Group's Creative Play Lab.
We're super excited to be here.
Sorry?
You know, it's our first time in a helicopter in Vegas, so we decided to just fly around a little bit to take some cool pictures. But it's
Okay.
a LEGO presentation. We can't do LEGO presentation without hands on bricks, so we left something for you to play with. We can't wait to see you. We have something super cool to share with you.
Enjoy those builds, and we'll be right in.
Kind of cool. Kind of cool. It's so weird seeing Lego at CES. Do you guys watch any CES stuff? I have to admit, I'm a bit of a... I always love looking at CES stuff. This year, I didn't because of Lego. I was like, I gotta wait. I can't see anything about the Lego Smart Bricks until stream. I have to remain pure for stream. But after this, shortly after this, I'll be consuming some CES. I just like the weird gadgets. I like the inventive stuff that we'll probably never see. I like watching Mr. Mobile videos about CES stuff. It's just fun. I like it a lot. Hi, Ghost. Ghost seems like the kind of guy who would watch some CES videos, right? Oh, are they actually in a Lego helicopter? Wait. Somebody just said, what the heck? What the heck? I don't watch CES because I have hobbies. Quit it, dude. Me too. My hobbies are at CES now. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a little Lego. You see it? You can kind of see it there. Right there.
But before we get into why we're here today, we think it'd be a good idea to see just how we got here. So watch this space for just a minute, and we'll be right there.
Okay, let's now go for the landing. See you super soon.
Super soon. Where did it go? It disappeared. You just watch highlights. I get it. Yeah. Ugh, the audio. I'm sorry. Oh, there they are. Hey, you're not a Lego person. Scam.
I guess I'm not gonna need this anymore.
Scam.
I hope you got some hands on bricks. Did you? Thank you all for being here. We're
Is
super
this an Apple
excited
event?
to be with you here today. And I'm sure you're asking yourself, what is the LEGO Group doing at CES? But hopefully by the end of this presentation, it will be all very, very clear. What we want to talk to you about is the journey we've been on with the LEGO System and Play. Because last year, in 2025, we actually celebrated 70 years.
You guys want, we probably want closed captions, huh? Just in case. There you go.
Of the brick. And imagine that over those 70 years, there's millions and millions of people, generations of children, teens, adults, that have enjoyed building with Lego bricks and creating incredible sets, incredible experiences, and living incredible moments and incredible stories through Lego storytelling. And
Incredible.
today,
Yeah, this is the
we're
smart
super
brick stuff.
excited
Yeah.
because the brand is one of the
I
most
don't-
iconic and cherished brands.
I don't know anything about it yet, Ghost. I have on purpose been like very... Anytime I've seen content on it, I've swiped past it because I wanted to experience it here with you specifically. That's why we're watching like the full thing because I haven't seen this yet.
How? Well, it all came through innovation, but also because at the heart of it is a very ingenious system of play, where each Lego brick that we have created over the last 70 years seamlessly clicks together.
Sure.
And it opens
Well, there
up
is a seam.
tremendous world of possibilities. Because look, here I have just
There
six
is-
very
you see
simple
that,
2x4
right, there is a
bricks
seam.
of the same color. And these 6 bricks can make up to 900 million different combinations.
That is pretty
imagine
wild.
With over 20,000 various elements out there, all seamlessly fitting together, the possibilities are endless. And these are possibilities to unlock imagination, creativity, storytelling, and interaction. And the way we have
Hello,
done
Lars.
it over
Hello.
the years is that we have continuously innovated the Lego System and Play. We introduced
Hello, Lars, reporting for the last time from a Swedish train. The weather is fair, and I should have sat elsewhere, except I'd be too embarrassed to change seats now. That sounds like something I would do, too. I'd be like, this sucks, but it's too late now. I'm invested. Well, hello. Hello from the train. We're watching the Smart Brick presentation right now. Are those longer? Hold on, sorry. Yeah, those are. Wow, okay. Just making some space here while we sort some Lego. So the possibilities aren't endless. You just told us how many there were. Hey, you did. Well, she did say over. She did say over, like, what was the number? 90 something? Sold the apartment. Congratulations. And now you're never going back there again, huh? This is the last time. I just want to break you down so badly. Well, how'd that get in here? Connection will be spotty, though. That's fair enough. I get you. All right, let's continue on with this. 900,000. It's over 900,000.
Are coming together. So take a look at our journey.
You're technically right, Ghost.
Okay, tell me how it all started.
It all started in 1958. The space race was on, and kids' imaginations were taking off. So we launched the interlocking Lego brick.
The OG?
Yes, the OG. The Lego
Yes,
Play
please
System
don't
was
call it
born
that.
To turn imagination into creation.
There's actually different sizes here.
Unlimited. Houses, locomotives, telephones, TV sets, planes,
I really wish Lego would have just released this whole CS presentation, like, with a camera straight on. No hate to Peter. Pete's great. I don't know. Watch Pete be super toxic. Pete's great. But, like, I really wish they had put this, you know. I wish they had done this in higher quality. But we'll suffer through. Just tell me what smart bricks are, dang it.
Rockets. Yes, kids. That's an audio cassette. By the 70s, pop culture was flooded with TV characters, movie heroes, and action figures. But kids, they wanted to build their own. Yup, that was a cowboy. And yes, they could use a hand. So, enter the Lego
They're not
Maxi-Mator.
great.
Tall, bendy,
What the?
maybe too bendy. So,
Maxivator.
we shrunk it back to basics.
Wait, what was that? Was that real? Was that a real
Lego
thing?
Maxi-Mator. Tall.
The Lego Maxivator? Is that a real? Hold on. Lego Maxivator? Did you mean Lego Excavator? No. What is? Was that just a joke? Was that just a joke? Are we a joke to you? Lego Maxivator. Huh. I don't understand what that was. All right. Anyway, they forced the OG into the Lego. They had to swap the O and the G. Started in 1958. There was an excessive use of plastic after the G.G. Ellis toy factory explosion, and his son Gene Ellis Jr. had an idea. Thanks for letting Bebo learn that. Appreciate that. Waiting for them to sell the smart brick on its own so I can buy one of Earth's engineer. That would be super interesting, but we're learning about it right now. I still don't know what it is. They're still just telling us the history lessons. The figures had actual bodies, I guess, but is the term Lego Maxivator, was that just a joke? I don't know. So they had like body.
Bendy. Maybe too bendy.
The arms are a little bendy. It is kind of interesting how the hands had, I don't know if I can catch it again. The hands were actually like stud connectors, right? I guess their point is you could have made it this tall if you wanted. And then these hands, come on, show me the hands again. There we go. Those hands there are actually like little studs that you could connect to. So that's kind of cool. Oh, they made it up. Okay. All right. I don't know why they did that.
Get back to basics. Well, maybe too basic. But by 78, we perfected it. The Lego minifigure. The
Oh
best
yeah.
companion for any adventure. Say,
I do think do think the Lego minifigures are pretty, they're pretty iconic. It's pretty iconic. I know I'm not telling you guys anything new, but you had a bunch of the ones without arms, or the ones with the wobbly arms, the Maxavator ones. The arms were modular. Oh, interesting. Okay. You have some. Could you, do you have them readily available? Not right this second because you're on a train, but could you take some pictures for me? I'd like to see those. I'd like to see if they jog any memories for me. I seem to recall that my grandmother in her house, whenever we would visit her, I seem to recall that she had some older Lego sets, like some of the old ones, but I still think they had like regular minifigures by that point. You have a bunch of the wobbly ones. I'd love to see them. You had one of the bendies too? Man, I guess I missed it. I do recall some older sets though. Some of the like very early Lego system sets that my grandmother, I believe, had at her house whenever the grandkids would come visit, you know. That's probably, you know, that's probably my earliest Lego memory is like Lego at grandma's house, you know. Speaking of a Maxavator with an S and a B, hey, where does the S and the B go? I don't know where the S and the B goes. I don't get it. Please don't tell me.
And monkeys. Why not?
Is it a little loud to you guys?
The Lego play system has evolved.
Let me know how the volume is.
Always asking the one question. What's next?
Whoa!
That's what's next again.
Okay.
The Lego Smart Brick is here.
Okay. Okay, first off, I don't know what it is yet, but let me tell you something. Right off the bat.
That's what's next
Hang on.
again.
Okay. It's hard to tell right now, so I'm not going to judge anything. But looking at the size of that, it doesn't seem to be the size of a regular brick. It seems to be bigger. It also doesn't seem to be like 2 bricks stacked high. To me, that looks like 2.5 bricks high, which is going to be a problem for building. Okay. Got to jump. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Got to get to work to bring 5% of our company in new hires. Ugh. Bring on 5% of your company. Wow, that's a lot of people then, huh? Good luck. We'll talk smart bricks later. You're going to put something in sip and see. Please do. All right, smart bricks.
So, as you saw, the last big innovation was the minifig. That was 50 years ago.
Holy
That was
cow,
very
50.
important because the minifig gave an opportunity for all of our consumers to tell their stories, to role play, to create more and more magical moments, to unlock more of their creativity
It's a good
and
Christian.
imagination.
Yeah.
And we have asked ourselves, well, what's next? What do we do? And we always look at our consumers. We've been very close to how kids play, and we ask ourselves, what is different? What's unique today? Well, I have to tell you,
The kids are on
there's
their
something-
iPads. Kids are on their iPads doing the i things, playing on the iCloud, talking to their friends in Robux and Sears and Robux. I think it is something like that. Hey, Taz. Hello. Tasmania23 rating with 7 viewers. Holy cow. Hello, everybody. Good day from Australia. We love the Australians here. We do. We do. Well, welcome. Thank you guys so much. Let me see what you guys are up to. Good day to you as well. Good day. I need to make this into a command. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We are the pre-work coffee hour. Whoops. That's not, nope, not that guy. Not that guy. I hit enter too quick. I'm so sorry. Not that guy. Don't check that guy out. He's gonna see that he got a shout out in some random Lego channel. Some Call of Duty streamer is gonna see that and be like, wow. Hang on. I got it. I need to make an actual Stream Deck shortcut. I know you can do that. I never did. There you go. You guys were doing Lego too. So tell me what you guys were into right now. Right now. No, I mean, tell me what you're doing right now. And then I always love to ask, like, what about Lego is your what's like your favorite theme or maybe a favorite set or something like that. I would love to hear that. Myself, I'm a lifelong Lego fan. I have had a collection since I could remember. And it's all mostly behind me here and in a closet over here and in this table right here currently being sorted. I am into Lego Star Wars mostly. I had to pick a theme because otherwise I may not have a home anymore because I would spend too much time and money on it. So, yeah. Anyway, right now what we're doing is I'm doing some morning Lego streams where we're just kind of chilling with each other. I think of it more like a just chatting stream. And we're watching something about smart bricks right now, of which I don't know much about. So we're watching the CES presentation of that right now while we sort through this collection. Eventually what we'll do is start building our own MOCs here again. It's been a while since I built anything of my own, and I really want to lean into that. I have the pieces now for the first time since my childhood. I have the pieces to do cool things, so it'll be pretty cool. You're attempting to build a vintage Lego set from 1995 with just the parts you have at home. That's a cool challenge. I like that a lot. That is pretty cool. So yours is a vintage Lego from the 80s and 90s. That's pretty cool. Nice. I like that. I'm very old that you just called the 80s vintage, but you know, it is. That means I'm a vintage as well. You know, you're 80s vintage. Me too. Another brick in AFOL. I love that. See, I think you have to know what AFOL is in order to be in that club. And I think, you know, in order to be vintage, you have to know what that is. Because I imagine the kids aren't throwing that out. You're also 80s vintage? Oh my gosh, I found my people. My people are here. Thank you. That's so great. Yeah, I've been in this game a long time, but I'm really trying to put an emphasis now on streaming this stuff and just hanging out, you know, having a good time, talking Lego, talking a whole bunch of other stuff too. We're looking at the CES thing right now while I get some of these plates organized. So we're going to go back to that right now, if you guys don't mind. But thank you so much for the raid, and thank you for the follow. Now, if I hear a lot of you are from Australia, it's late. So if you got to get to bed, I completely understand. I'm an early morning streamer here in the great state of Texas in the U.S. So it's very early for me. I'm an early morning kind of guy. But if you guys got to run, I completely understand. Wait, do kids hear 1980s music how we heard 1950s? I hate to break it to you, buddy. Yes. Yeah, that's old person's music now. I'm so sorry to tell you that. I'm so sorry to be the one to have to tell you. You know? Okay. All right. Let's see. How do you organize your Lego piece? By color, size, or something else? Mainly by part. That's kind of how I do it. I don't have the space, the storage space to I don't have the storage space to do it by like color as well. So I'm just having to go by part as well. I got a bunch of containers here in this closet. When I kind of get closer to being done with the sorting, I'll share like what that space looks like with you guys. But Iron, thanks for clocking in. You're tired? Get some sleep. You're just waking up, aren't you? All right, let's go back to the CES presentation. Again, thank you guys so much. If you got to run, I completely understand. But thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for the raid. Let me get this going.
That have not changed. We always talk about kids being our
Exactly,
role
just
models,
works.
and that's
What
for
works
the
for you?
same reason
Yep.
that has been the same over the last 70 years, over probably 700 years, and will continue to be. Kids have unlimited creativity. They have unlimited imagination, and they're uninhibited in their capacity to play out different scenarios, to run around and be in their worlds, whether they're immersive imaginary worlds or whether they're real worlds, playing out their stories. That, of course, has not changed. But something has changed. We live in a new world. You guys are all experiencing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow, too. And thanks for clocking in another Brick and A Fall. Welcome. Your first clock in.
Looking at you because everybody has a phone. We live in a world of digital technology. And of course, kids are digital natives. And they have screens, phones, computers, etc. And through these screens, they are continuously immersing themselves in digital worlds. Digital worlds have given them an opportunity to have control, to tell their stories, to play their games, to immerse themselves with the different characters and the different experiences and passions that they have.
Ursa, don't get me wrong. If I had the storage space, it would be by part type and then also by color. So you would have these guys right here. I'd have all the gray ones in a bin together. And then I'd have all the blue ones in a bin together. Like that is how I would do it in a perfect world. But I can't. I can't. I don't have my dream Lego studio yet. It's really it's a life goal for me to have a big space with a nice giant table in the middle and like floor to ceiling shelves with like where I can put like the individual drawers for each Lego brick. That is the dream. That's the dream right there. By type and by color. You're exactly right. Yeah. I can't get the image out of my head of the wall color that was in one of the videos you shared. Which one was that? The wall color. I basically, you know how like you'd have a dad who would have a like a wood workshop. I don't know if this is common. My dad had one. And he would just go out there and just kind of mess around, you know? That's what I want to do with Lego. I just want to kind of like have access to everything and just kind of like, hey, inspiration hits. I'm going to go work on this, you know? Or I'm just messing around and I thought this thing up and now it turned into this, you know? And of course I would love to have a streaming setup for the whole thing, you know? Which one was that, Ursa? All right, smart break.
And we asked ourselves, what should we do? And we gave ourselves a very simple, but not a very easy challenge. We wanted to do a few things. One, we wanted to leverage technical innovation, all of the advancement that's out there today, but bring it into physical.
You're asking me to remember something from last week. You know what? Touche. I can't remember either. So you know what? Gosh, you're in such good company. You really are. Bogan, our other friendly Australian. Do we say our favorite? I don't know if we can have favorites, but Bogan, hello. Thank you so much for clocking in. I'm so sorry you got a late. Holy cow. Bebo has no respect, or management has no respect. And Ams is here as well. Hi, Ams. Ams didn't get a late. You were very close though. If you had clocked in right before Bogan, you probably would have gotten it. Yeah, second late of the day. See, we went from like yesterday, nobody got it, to today, two people got it. And one of them was Spooky, and he was actually here early. I wonder if I could make that like a, I don't know. I don't want to make people feel bad for being actually late. You know, like if they came in like 20 minutes after the stream started, I wouldn't want to be like, oh, you're late. I like it being random because I think it's fairer that way and more funny. More funnier. You just finished work and got a late. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bogan is early since he lives in the future. He's late for the next stream. You're late for the next shift. So that sounds like a nightmare I had one time. You know. Ursa's the Phantom today. Hi, Ams. How you doing?
To create new dimensions of play by bringing technology and seamlessly integrating it into physical bricks, into physical play. Secondly, we wanted to stay true to our system, meaning that we wanted to create
We're getting
something
closer,
that
so
will be
yeah.
part of our platform, will be open-ended, not a one-off product, not a closed-in experience, but something that will actually evolve with the Lego system in play and seamlessly fit with everything else that we have out there. And thirdly, we wanted to do it in a way that's truly intuitive and simple for the consumer. No screens, no power buttons, and something that puts consumer in the control. Because the evolution of the Lego system in play has been so much driven by the creativity of our consumers, by the creativity and imagination of our users. And
Okay,
we
just
wanted
tell me
to
what it
ensure
is.
that the next phase is actually played out exactly in the same way. So that's what we're introducing today. Take a look.
All right, here we go. Finally. Tell me what a smart brick is. Oh, geez. That's really thin, whatever that piece was. Wait, are the minifigures smart too? Wait, do they just light up? Is that all they do? Hold on, don't judge it yet, Nonder. Calm down. Is it actually is it gonna run motors and stuff? I swear if all it does is light up, I'm gonna lose my mind. You can change the colors
Smart brick is here.
with your phone app.
You saw it's very simple, right? You have a smart brick, there it is. And you know, it's just a simple 2x4 brick, so it will click very seamlessly and fit exactly with the same bricks I just showed you. But of course, it's very different. And the reason why it's so different is because it's very smart. So it's got tremendous amounts of intelligence, technology,
Oh, if they, I swear,
ability.
please, 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 for the love of God, don't use the word AI in this presentation at all. Okay? I don't want that. Don't use the word. Because it's just a buzzword. It doesn't, like, especially in marketing stuff, like, I am 100% sure. I don't know anything about this, so I don't know why I'm 100% sure. But I am sure that there is no actual AI in this thing. Like, but I just don't want them to use the buzzword, because it's such a marketing buzzword that really has started to not mean anything. And I think that was on purpose. I think it was on purpose to start shoving everything as AI into our faces so that we would look the other way for the really important stuff. Like, you know, when they're stealing people's intellectual property, and firing people who would normally make art. I think that was the nefarious play, is like, let's market AI to everything so that it feels like AI is in everything. And then we can also, on top of that, we can also tear each other apart whenever one of us dares to use something that has the word AI in it, even though it's not the AI we're talking about. Bebo's technically in this umbrella that they would call AI. He's a learning model. And these are nothing more than just like complicated learning models, right? So I really just hope they don't use the buzzword. I hope not. You had to replace your keyboard and mouse batteries. They gave me grief in stream, but they're all good now. Good. You can make cool light and fireworks display effect with it, I guess. Okay, let's see what it does, you know? I'm just trying to get ahead of it. If they try to use that buzzword, I will be very upset. Because I'll know it's not like it's... Anyway, okay, we heard it all already. Dart Torlin, hello, welcome, good morning. Thanks for clocking in.
That's packed all into a tiny silicon chip that's actually smaller than one of the studs. Now you know why we're at CES. What does this allow us to do? Well, you saw it's actually a very simple system, a very simple addition, a platform that we're adding into the Lego system at play. It's the brick, it's the tags, and it's the interactive minifigs. But
the minifigures are...
That unlocks is
the minifigures are also part of it too. Okay.
an opportunity for interactivity.
What do the minifigures
new
do?
dimensions of responsiveness, opportunity for more social play and for more storytelling. But seeing is believing, and I would like to invite the real Tom Donaldson, not his minifig, the real Tom Donaldson on stage, and Tom is going to give you a real opportunity to experience what the...
Sorry, I keep bumping the mic there.
Tom?
Unintentional.
Thanks, Julia.
So, Lego Smart Play brings a whole new dimension to physical play. Lego bricks
Stu.
that play back. It's designed to inspire kids' imagination
This is what I wanna
and
see.
get them playing creatively time and time again. We've put cutting-edge technology, some of it never seen before, into Lego Smart
That's
Play.
neither here nor there, but light mode on YouTube, eh? Oh yeah. There's something about the aesthetic of the white that feels clean to me. You know? I don't know. There's just something about it. I also think that like what I might use on my phone versus what I might use like on my computer are two different things. I also use like mostly light mode on my apps at work as well. Because I'll try changing and I don't know, it doesn't feel as clean to me. I don't know what it is, you know? You think you know someone, right? You guys are passionate about light mode. I barely think about it.
Play, allowing any Lego set to come alive in kids' hands.
What does
Lego
that mean?
Smart Play starts with a Lego Smart Brick. It's just a 2x4 Lego brick, except that it's packed with sensors and smarts. There's no screen inside. There's not even a power button on this thing. But the Lego Smart Brick responds to what kids do, generating reactions to their actions. It becomes an instrument for their play, and it unleashes their
Work even more
imagination.
torturous.
One Smart Brick can be
You know
really
what? I
fun.
wonder if it isn't just some people have different light sensitivities, because it just never really seemed to bother me. I do get bothered if I get a flash of just all white, then that really just kind of messes with me. But generally, yeah, it doesn't. I basically like don't really think about it. It's just kind of like that was the default when I first started using it, and that's just been the default ever since, you know? Light mode, dark mode, no thanks. Give me magenta mode. Ooh, see? A person of culture right here. There you go. Also, I do use what's the thing, the night shift thing? I think it's called night shift. That changes like the hue of your screen, like on your phone and stuff. I do that. Does it work? I don't know. You tell me.
Unlock a huge range of different play experiences across potentially thousands of different Lego models. The way to think of this is like a tiny distributed console for physical play.
Fake
And
Lego
this is
brick
the Lego Smart
right
Tag,
here.
and think of this like a
you
micro
tell?
cartridge that you actually build into any Lego model. Each tag contains code that tells the smart brick how to respond to different inputs. And with these tags, one smart brick can become anything. But more than that, the smart brick can read multiple tags at the same time. So kids can combine them to craft whatever they can imagine. And this is the Lego Smart minifigure. And just like smart tags, each one contains code that defines the minifigure's behavior and its personality. Some are grumpy, some are nice, but as I'm sure you all know, everyone is awesome. So that's the theory, but let's see it in practice.
Hey, that's so cool. Everything is awesome. All of Black Ops 1 missions open in a fully white screen. Boy, that hurt me. See, that's different, I think. That's different. Like, just getting flashbanged every time is way different than just like an application in white mode, or in like, I almost said normal mode. That's not what I mean. It's a basic accessibility feature. I never really considered it an accessibility feature, but I suppose it could be. Yeah. But I also suppose that dark mode would be as well, right? We'd have to say the same thing about our dark mode lovers. Look at this sticker. Look at this. This is lame. This isn't mine. I didn't do this. But I'm just going to take that sticker off, I guess. Right? I still don't understand this brick. I still kind of don't either, but hopefully in the demo it'll be like, okay, cool. And then of course the bigger thing is the price. What are they going to charge us for these smart bricks going forward?
So here's a smart brick. Let's bring it to life with a simple tag showing you one or two things it can do.
Does it make sound?
That's pretty incredible sound from just a small brick, isn't it? But what's more incredible is this is
okay.
actually a synthesizer generating sound in response to inputs.
Can you make music with it? Okay, that's... Yeah,
So with
both of them are. Okay, yeah,
generated
yeah.
Sound from all sorts of inputs, every model
Is it a Lego branded Raspberry Pi? It might be. It might be.
becomes an instrument. So you can imagine engines that rev as you move them, creatures that purr as you pet them, fires that are stoked as you blow onto them.
Okay.
So now let's look at the smart minifigure I told you about. And this tag will just tell this brick to start looking for a smart minifigure. And you'll see from the sound and the color when it detects it.
See, this is why I wish they would give me this presentation close up, because I can't see what they're doing. I do have some follow-up videos after this that we can look at, but I wanted to see it for the first time like this, but I wish that I could have found a better video than this one.
It knows who that minifigure is, and actually it knows where that minifigure is. So as I move the
Where?
minifigure around, you'll see different lights and colors depending on where the minifigure is compared to the brick.
Okay.
So when you build this into a model, the car doesn't just know who's driving it. It knows who the passenger is and the difference between the driver and the passenger.
Okay, but why?
It knows who's in the back seat. If there's somebody standing on the hood, it knows they're on the hood. And if kids get a little bit playful, it knows who's under the wheels. But we hope they don't do too much of that.
Oh, you know they will. Okay, that's like cool, like technology-wise. Cool. Why? Why does it need to know who's, like, which minifigures in? What are you going to do with that information?
As I said, the smart brick is packed full of sensors.
And it only knows if it's a smart figure, though.
Sensors, some really special ones, which I will come and show you in a second. But just to get us started simply, let me just show you a simple color sensing. So I've put this tag on, and what you'll see is that the brick detects the color and repeats it.
Very cool. Why?
Now, I'm sure you've seen more complicated sensing before, but when you put that in a Lego model, the model knows the world around it, that colorful Lego world. So it knows it's in a water biome. It knows that it's in a jungle biome because it's green.
Okay.
Maybe it knows it's in a red fire engine or a blue police car. Or maybe a creature knows that it's eating a banana or an apple and it knows the difference between the two.
We'll never accept Amiibo.
Lego bricks,
It's Lego Amiibo. Oh my god.
do not just play alone, they play together.
You're so
they
right.
Form a decentralized network, fully automatically, talking to each other across a room, working together to create physical experiences. So here's just a simple tag to show what I mean, very simple. In this case, this brick will mirror exactly what the first brick does.
Did I just pour these in? Why did I just pour these in here? Oh my gosh. I wasn't paying attention.
But when bricks work together like this, cars know who's crossed the finish line first, or who's left an oil slick, and so the next one can skid on it. Fire engines know when they've put the buildings on fire, and they can tell the building when the fire's been put out. And if you have a nemesis in your family, an older sister, a younger brother, maybe you can set up something to warn you that they're on the way.
Okay.
But I did promise you some slightly more advanced sensing.
This is good for doing coding with Lego robots, but part of that kind of useless. Some of them like, okay, cool. So it can sense the color. It can sense which minifigure's there, but like, why? What's the build part in that? Like, why do I need the smart brick to know? And I mean, maybe they're getting to that and just getting ahead of myself, which is very possible.
And, Lego Play is all about lots of models. It's all about the whole world coming to life. And we wanted to do something to really make that true. So it's not just about Lego bricks communicating with each other, but it's about them seeing each other in space, knowing where they are. And this is without any beacons at all. This is just the bricks and multiple bricks working together. So I think we created something really unique. I hope you certainly think so. So this tag will just turn on these two bricks to act as a kind of ruler. And just to show you what I mean, you'll see that as I move this brick along, it changes color because it knows how far it is along the ruler.
So very Peter Molyneux types of claims in this brick. Is that the guy who did, hold on, I'm not looking, Fable? Is that the Fable guy? Was that the Fable 3 guy who like Fable 3 was like really overly promised? Which I did like Fable 3, but it was like overly. Am I thinking of the same guy? You know what I just saw, by the way? I was looking through Game Pass on the Xbox for games for like me and Zeke to play. I just saw that Fable 2 and Fable 3 are couch co-op. They show that like you can play them split screen, and I was like, oh my gosh, do I need to play through Fable 2 with my kid? Like, but he might still just be a little too young. But holy cow. And I didn't know this. I didn't know that you could play it like this. It said local co-op. And I'm like, I want to play through Fable 2 again. for sure. That is the Fable guy. Okay. The original Smart Brick ad was much better than this, to be honest. Yeah, we'll go look at the shorter stuff as well. You know, Overpromise sounds like his MO. Yeah. I remember that one because I loved Fable 2 and I was beyond excited for Fable 3. And I still feel like I liked Fable 3, but I remember seeing people be like, we hate it. And I'm like, oh, okay. But like, I get it when you look at like what he was saying versus what was delivered. Totally understandable to be upset by that, but I still thought it was a pretty decent game. The movement part where he was doing the music notes, I think the Smart Brick in the Star Wars kits will change engine noise based on if they're being swooshed or not. Okay, so it's probably got like a little motion sensor in there. That makes sense. Okay. I wonder what else we can glean from this. I mean, they do a big Star Wars one. Let's keep going for just a little while longer.
Need the ruler. And of course, it can do that in 3D space, showing with the same colors.
I got to start putting some of these away.
How far apart things are. 3 dimensions as well. Very accurate, very useful. And when cars know how far they are apart, we know that the police car is getting closer to the robber and he's nearly found him. Maybe a dog can suddenly smell that there's a cat nearby.
I'm hearing a lot of like, maybe this can, maybe this, and maybe you could do this, and maybe you could do this. And maybe the intention is that they're unlocking like the kids' creativity, but it sounds like they're going to have to like do some coding to make this work, right? That's the part I want to see. Is this just Mindstorms, version 4? Is that what it is? They haven't talked about battery life yet. No. We'll kind of watch some other stuff here too that might be, I didn't want to go right to somebody being like telling us what it is and being critical of it until I had a full understanding of like what they were offering first. Get my own opinion on it, and then we can look at some other people's opinions about it as well.
Wagging his tail or whatever happens to be. But it's not just distance sensing that we've got here. We've also got direction sensing. So the bricks know
trying to think of what I need to do next year.
They are, but also in what direction they are. So this is just a simple example using color as a prototype. But if I put this brick here, you'll see that the color changes depending on in which direction the other brick is. And so you can see that in 3-dimensional space, we can actually determine, in this case, just as an output of color, but it could be anything you like, where the bricks are. And just one extra, they also know how they're facing. So you'll see a
so
white line
when he says anything you like, that's the part I want to know. I want to know like, okay, so is there like an application or something that they need to use? How intuitive is it? Does it actually like help you understand any kind of coding language, or is it just like the visual language, you know? Koro, hello, Koro, welcome. You have punched the clock 75 times, welcome in. The alien AMS LOL, what the heck, Bebo? Somebody tell AMS that Bebo's acting up again. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Okay, let's see.
And if you notice what I'm doing, the white light only comes on if this brick is looking at the other brick. So what this means is if we build models, we know which car is winning the race because it's ahead of the other one. We know that perhaps a dog is licking another dog's face because they're looking at each other, or maybe they're sniffing it from behind. Maybe we wouldn't implement that, but we know that sort of information.
Ew.
So that's just a small range.
Why did you say it then?
Tons of features that we've put in these bricks.
With new Lego Smart Bricks, you can make dogs sniff each other's rear ends. Take it from me, the director of Lego marketing. You know what? You can do whatever. He's gonna make Lego smell butts. Somebody's like, oh hell yeah, that's what I've wanted all along. Lego has finally given me what I want. Lego is finally for me. Get out of the way, kids. I'm gonna make this dog smell this butt. My commute begins. Good luck, Spooky Deer. Please be safe. Please take care of yourself. Please, go be corporate spooky for a while, and then when you get home, be YouTuber spooky. Which, speaking of which, we got a lot of new people in here. I'm gonna plug it real quick if that's cool. Our friend here, Spooky Deer, has recently kind of blew up on YouTube. And so if you guys are interested in like gaming content at all, There's a really cool spin to this one, though. Spooky Deer over here has been going through all the Call of Duty games. Stay with me. Stay with me. Going through all the Call of Duty games and counting every war crime in every Call of Duty. I've heard that expression now so much. I happen to know so much about it because I edit these videos. Most of them, not all of them. He's going to edit some of them. But I'm going to pop this in chat for you guys if you want to check that out, since we have a lot of new people here. He put a lot of work into it. I put a lot of work into it. And it's kind of blowing up right now. And it's so nice. It might not be what you think it is, even if you don't like Call of Duty. I think you'll find a lot to love here. It's kind of sort of like a pseudo like playthrough kind of storytelling thing, but then also being critical of some of the actions that happen without being like too harsh on the game or the people who enjoy the game. I think that's a really cool balance that he's struck. Is like, we're not saying that Call of Duty isn't cool, because like it's fun. It's a fun series until recently. Excuse me. Hang on. So if you guys have some time, throw that up on your watch later if you don't right now. But holy cow, it's at 133. That's awesome. And he's hot, so that helps. No, never mind. Cora also has a vested interest in that, but I have a vested interest in his channel doing well as well, because like, you know, since I edit for him, the better he does, the better I do. Yeah, Cora's not biased at all on that, but you know, I mean, he looks all right. It's fine. It's fine. Just hit 10,000. 10,000. You need your towel. Cora. It is the second day you've mentioned your towel, and I don't know if I. Gosh. Anyway, you always bring your towel. Always bring your towel. Anyway, I'm working currently on World at War. It's in the editing bay right now, and I am so motivated to get this video going. I'm already in like mission 2. My motivation's at an all-time high. My motivation, my attention span is at an all-time high, but my time in my day is not. So I don't know. Consider checking it out. Again, even if you're not a big Call of Duty fan, I think you'll find a lot in there that you'll like. Okay, plug done. There you go. I fulfilled my commitments, boss. Can I please go back to my work? Okay, thank you. He's right over here.
And it also shows you how simple it is to configure the bricks for incredible scenarios.
I expect that from you. I expect that from you, Cora.
And not just as a tech demo. So I hope you've all built some models. I've got exactly the same models here, prepared a little bit earlier. You can see the only difference that you'll be able to see is that I've put a smart tag on each of these. So let's see what happens when they come to life. So you the door unlocked, the engine start.
How does it know it's a car? I guess the tag is what tells it that this is a car. So you probably programmed the tags to say what this is a car, right? Okay. All right.
Even swerving around corners. Maybe I'm gonna crash it.
Okay.
But whatever you do, please.
Yeah, they all have their own NFCs. Okay.
Minifigures. They really do not like it.
Okay, that audio is pretty rough, but that was kind of funny.
It's a very simple scenario, just a few bricks in it.
20K are all Cora.
I'm taking exactly the same brick notice, and I'm going to put it in a plane. And again, the plane comes alive, and again, I can fly the plane.
Okay.
Maybe go upside down.
Sounds like a screaming baby dinosaur than a car. Well, the scream that the minifigure made was like, all right. Imagine though, they will probably have dinosaurs, you know. A dad joke. Iron, would you like to have the dad joke app, or would you like the Star Wars dad joke book? If you want the book, I need a page number. If you want the app, I can just pop it open. The app, please. Excellent. Ams would be very happy. All right, let's see. Let me get over to here. Bye-bye. Dad jokes. Every time I type in dad on my phone, it wants to call my dad, and I'm like, well, not right now. Oh, Iron, I don't know why this one really. I think this is a really good one for you. Anyway, what do you call it when you eat a hamburger in the shower?
It's Chuck
A
Norris's
meteor
water.
shower.
It's a roundhouse kick of hydration.
A meteor shower. That's a good one for me too, because I am known for my shower oranges, you know? Remember that? Remember that? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break here and take some of this stuff. I'm going to take some of this stuff to the closet because I'm running out of space here. So let me do that real quick. I'll pop the music up for you. Listen to some Fall Out Boy while some Fall Out Boy. I'm going to take, let me think of what I'm going to take. I'm going to take these. Oh, we got the helmet too. I'm going to grab the helmet while I'm out there too. I'm going to take those. I'm going to take these ones as well. I think I'll take these 3. I might as well take this one too. I'll take these 4 and I'll be right back. We'll be right back with the helmet too. Don't let me forget that, Bogan. Hold me accountable, please. It's because I shower with you. What? I hate it here? Come on, you're fitting right in, Ghost. What are you talking about? Be right back. One piece at a time. Welcome in, Licking Wizard. Who? There we go. I didn't have the heart to flip it up and try to catch it on my head because this is very hard plastic. And that would not be good. Let's see. Do I still have this set up? I do still have this set up. Let's go to hyperspeed. There we go. Whoa. Should have put my headphones on before I put the helmet on. Hold on. I might have to take it off mid-flight here. Thank you, Bogan. We'll wear it for a little while here until I get too hot. Ow. That hurt. That hurt. Just show up in a wig and glasses. Are we going to meet Mrs. Nodder at LutzCon this year? Probably. I think that's very likely. We have some options because obviously things are more complicated with the kiddo. So, but I think we're going to work something out. We have 2 different options right now. So, yeah, she is going to love you guys. She is shy until she like meets somebody and then she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're my favorite person ever." She's going to love you. She's going to love the Ursas if they come. She's going to love Octi. She's going to love Koro. She's going to be like, "Hi, Spooky."
It's Chuck Norris's water.
You know,
It's
we
a
don't talk about
roundhouse
that
kick
too
of
much, though.
hydration.
You know? Oh, thank you. Should be like the last week of July, first week of August is typically when it is. It's Gen Con is more what it is, but I always forget that people's word database is based on us. Yeah. He says something weird. It's because someone else has said at least that word. Maybe that not that combination of words in that order, but he has at least said those words. You know. All right, let's get back to this video, shall we?
it's not a very good plane for flying upside down. And here, maybe we'll add a pilot. He sounds like he's having fun. Let's see what happens.
You said Licking Wizard. That was probably somebody's username. That was probably somebody's username.
But it's not just vehicles. We do tons of other types of models, and I'm sure kids will want to as well. I'm sure you all know the Lego duck. Let's see what happens when I put exactly the same brick into the Lego duck.
Kind of wish I had wireless headphones. Okay. Yeah, the duck. Okay. All right, I think I'm getting the idea
And
here.
after a long day's splashing, maybe these
Should I watch like this one here? So this one's more about, this is a 10-minute one. Oh, look, and it's much more up close. Should we watch this one? And it's got some of the Star Wars stuff as well. I really wish that this presentation was like an official presentation with cameras on everything. But this is just from Build with Peter, which thank you, Peter. Like, you know, here, let's look at Build with Peter's channel. Let's see. Oh, he's building robotics. He's not building Lego. He's a robot guy. I thought Build with Peter was going to be, I thought that was going to be Lego. Okay, Peter, who cares? Who cares about you, Peter? What do you guys think? Let me get a vote. Should we continue with this presentation, or should we go right to somebody who's talking directly about it and showing us closer? You have a few vids in Sip and See as well. Okay. Hello, Coleman. How you doing? Coleman T16. Okay, yeah, that one looks a little closer up. I do see the back of somebody's head, which is fine. And then the Associated Press did one as well. Maybe the AP might be a good one. Let's see. Copy link. You throw it up in here and just see. Oh, don't go to the Discord channel. Wait. I want to copy the link that you had here. Copy message link. All right, hold on. I guess it's the second one. There it is. Copy. Paste and go. There we go.
We'll just tell this brick to
Okay.
start looking for.
Oh, this is a minute 36. Yeah, let's watch this one real quick. And then we'll watch the 10-minute one. If someone's paying, right? Yeah. If I had the money, I couldn't. I'm going to be studying and working around them. Plus, my birthday's in July, so I like to be home for that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Depending on the date, you could call in. You could do like a virtual. We should do. I would love. I know that like it's a good break for like a lot of people, especially Lutz. It would be so cool to do like some kind of like stream from LutzCon. Could be like really cool for the people who couldn't be there. I don't know. Might be too doxy depending on what we're doing. But I don't know. It could be kind of cool. All right, here we go. Maybe too much of a production though.
A smart minifigure. And you'll see from the sound and the color when it detects it.
Okay, this is basically what we just watched.
It's not just looking for the minifigure, it knows who that minifigure is, and actually it knows where that minifigure is. So as I move the minifigure around, you'll see different lights and colors depending on where the minifigure is compared to the brick.
LAN party stream. Yeah.
What does this allow us to do? Well, you saw it's actually a very simple system, a very simple addition, a platform that we're adding into the Lego system at play. It's the brick, it's the tag, and it's the interactive minifigs. But all together, what that
Mez, hello,
is an
thanks for clocking in.
For interactivity, new dimensions of responsiveness, opportunity for more social play and for more storytelling.
So let's see what happens when they come to life. So you hear the door unlock. Lego Smart Play brings a whole new dimension to physical
Dropped
play.
him.
Lego bricks that play back. It's designed to inspire kids' imagination and get them playing creatively time and time again. We've put cutting-edge technology, some of it never seen before, into Lego Smart Play to create a platform for physical interactive play, allowing any Lego set.
I wonder that Smart Brick though, like the Smart Brick's very ugly. I wonder if you're going to be able to build over it. I mean, it does have studs on the top of it. So like, are you going to be able to build it into, but you wouldn't want it built in because I'm sure the speaker and stuff is inside that brick. So like, it looks a little ugly. Cutting edge nuclear technology. Well, I expected them to say cutting edge AI. even though it's like it's got no AI in it. You know, that's just a buzzword.
Its hands.
Films give fans characters and stories to capture their imaginations, but
Oh, Dave Filoni was there?
gave them the opportunity
Wait.
to take these stories home.
Oh, guys, okay, wait. I'm planning on a stream to talk about Star Wars. Okay, I'm planning on a whole stream because Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down, and I have feelings about the fact that Dave Filoni and another person, which I feel bad I don't know her name, but I didn't know who she was, so I'll look it up. But like 2 people are actually taking over as the leads, and one of them is Dave Filoni, but he's not alone. He's not alone. We have another veteran lady with him as well, which I think was still smart to like have that representation in it. But I'm very kind of like, I want to really talk through like my feelings about like this past Disney era of Star Wars, and hopefully like an era that we're entering that I hope is going to be better. Like, and there was a lot of stuff that I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not that critical of it. But I'm really hoping that like they've learned their lesson from the Rise of Skywalker. I'm really hoping that they learned their lesson. And I think Kathleen Kennedy was a very capable person who did honestly probably as good as she could have. And she talks about in her exit interview, she talks about like it was studio interference all along. Like, and like that's it. That's exactly what we thought it was. It's like, you know, she talked about The Hunt for Ben Solo. She's like, yeah, that got canned. It was a great script, but it got canned because they didn't want to take the chance. Like, I want to kind of go into all that. So, you know, wow, Coleman, woman hater. I feel bad that I don't remember her name. She's not like a name that has been out there. She has been doing things behind the scenes. She's very capable as well. I saw her credentials and I'm like, okay, she's great. I'm really hopeful for the future of Star Wars. I think Dave Filoni is pretty great. I like most of the stuff that he's done, so I think we'll be all right, you know. But anyway, I want to do a whole stream about that. Just kind of, but I need to do a little bit more. Need a little bit more reading and research and stuff like that, because my feelings are very complicated. But I want to see this one with hold on, did I put another one in the Discord? Because I think I put another one specifically about the Star Wars stuff. Yeah, here we go. Lego show. Well, let's watch this one. Let's watch this one because I don't think Dave Filoni's in this one, but this is like the CES one that I saw. Let's go here.
CES, the biggest tech show in the world. The biggest buzz hasn't necessarily been around TVs or robots, but this, the humble Lego brick, specifically the smart brick. Lego says it's the biggest change.
Has there been a lot of
Lego.
buzz?
For 50 years, we've taken a bit of
Okay,
a
see where look where you have to put it in the set though. Okay, sorry, hang on.
And then you can charge up to 2 bricks at the same time.
Okay, there's the charger. There's the charger you have to have. Okay.
So let's play now the game of ducks in a row.
Hey, hang on. Those look like stickers. Hold on.
Charges first, and then you can charge up to 2 bricks at the same time.
She's going way too fast, but okay. Hang on. Watch the sticker. Ah, shoot! I went full screen. You see that? You seeing what I'm seeing? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? You see that sticker on that brick? That is askew. Even people who work for Lego can't get the stickers right. Please stop making stickers. Stop it. Print them. Print them. You just made smart bricks. You have money to print them. This is the most justifying thing I've ever seen. It's not just me. That is absolutely, somebody just slapped they probably had to make a bunch, right? So they just slapped it on there. Like, who cares? The smart brick will be over it anyway. Why is it so diagonal? You got me. I heard they're bringing in Michael Bay for the next Lego movie. Heck yeah. Lutz Magoots, thanks for clocking in. Or you mean for the next Star Wars movie? That I hope not. I hope for an AM15 or R18 movie or series for Star Wars. Something that like Clone Wars was like for the clones, like a clone squad bringing few training and then going on the front lines. I think an idea that would work really well would be Clone Wars style animation, maybe even Clone Wars people who worked on that doing the adventures of Luke Skywalker. And I think that's how we should fill in kind of like this gap that we have in the lore Should just animate it. Don't recast him. Don't use AI. Don't use deep fakes to try to bring Luke Skywalker back to life. Like, let's not do that. Just do Clone Wars animation style. I would be all on board for that. I'd be on board for that in a heartbeat. Transformers ran out of budget to print stuff and replaced them with stickers, which everyone hated. The solution was just stop printing stuff. Wow. They're like, fine, we're not going to make it. Yeah. They could have taken more care knowing how many eyes would be on that Lego. That's the thing, is like everyone hates doing stickers, so everybody rushes through it. You know? Yeah. There you go. All right.
Now the game of ducks in a row.
The game of ducks in a row.
To show you an application and a play scenario of that positioning and distance.
I think Old Republic is great, but like I think we really need to focus on we need to focus on Luke, Han, Leia, like that whole story. And the best way to bring them back together is just animate the thing. Animate the thing, get really good voice actors, and we'll be done with. Like, let's just do that, you know?
So here we have like 4 ducklings.
Okay.
And we have Mama Duck. So if you see, because she's not looking.
Yeah, son, yeah.
The ducklings are misbehaving.
I just got the Lego AT-AT, the MIDI scale one, no stickers. Really, it was really nice. You think we need to get away from Skywalker? See, I'm not opposed to that idea either. It's just like, it feels like that's not what they want to do. So if they do want to mess with the Skywalkers, they need to just animate the thing and just move on. Like, because they're so afraid of recasting Luke, which is ridiculous. They could have done it years ago with Sebastian Stan, but no. They're so like scared of that, which I guess is understandable because the fans are ravenous whenever that happens. They did animation episodes for the found Doctor Who episodes, like when they only had a script or found audio with no video. Yeah, there's a ton of stories to tell. You know? And maybe like the Heir to the Empire movie that's coming, maybe, might kind of set some of that up, I hope, but just you shut your mouth. I don't think I will. I need more Finns, Skywalkers, and Solo. Or something about needing more explosions, an alpha male lead that's also equal parts silly and goofy, and a supermodel female co-led to end the wokeness. And I'm obviously kidding. Well, they're working on Star Wars Starfighter right now starring Ryan Gosling. So there's that. And, you know, I was very skeptical of that. However, now he's going to be in that movie, Project Hail Mary, which, by the way, can we just stop for a second? If you're thinking about watching Project Hail Mary in the theaters, I think you should, but I really, really, really would love to encourage people to want to read the book or to listen to the audiobook, because as I'm not a book guy, I'm not a book person, the way that they like unveil the story is unprecedented. It is so good. Like, I could not imagine having that whole thing like spoiled for me. Definitely read, if you can, please read the book, because the way they unfold things is so satisfying. And I have a feeling in the movie the movie's probably going to be great, but I have a feeling it's not going to be as great as the book was. So please, like, if you have any desire in it, or if you saw or read The Martian, which is also really good by the same author, you need to do that before you watch it. It's so good. Iron Wright, it's so good. Did you do the audiobook? The audiobook is great because they do some of the voices, and that actually turns out to be very important to like the character development of one of the characters. And they do it in a really clever way that you're just like, oh, okay. The Martian and Artemis, that you have to read this one then. It's yeah. Did I read I don't know if I read Artemis. I might need to look at Artemis. But The Martian, is Artemis by the same guy? What's his name? I can't remember the author's name. The audiobook reader was good too. The Martian is also an excellent. The movie of The Martian is pretty good too. Andy Weir, thank you so much. Yeah. Done. Ordered Project Halle Berry. No, Hail Mary. Oh my gosh. What have we done? Okay, anyway. Sorry, back to this one. I might get rid of some more of these real quick. These ones should be pretty quick. I should be right back. I don't want to play the video though, because I want to see it. Dang it. Hang on. All right. This is going to take forever. All right, so what's the TLDR about the smart bricks? I mean, okay, I get it. It's like the smart brick reads the NFC tag. The NFC tag says this is a duck. Make duck sounds. You know, make duck sounds when it moves. Like, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it's I think kids will really have to be very creative with it in order to make it like cool, you know? Otherwise, I don't know. It seems a little gimmicky to me so far. You want a pod racer movie? That'd be kind of cool. About Ben Quadraneros. Yeah. Bum, bum. All right, Backstar is -5. I needed a hot shower. I understand that. Holy cow, Ams. Welcome back. True Celt also clocked in 3 minutes ago. Hi, True Celt. How you doing? How you doing? I mean, to reference the common thought that the animated series of Star Trek was not very good, like the original animated series or Lower Decks. Lower Decks is funny, but like, I don't know. I'm not so sure about this newest Star Trek series. Like, you guys know me. I'm all for woke. I love woke. I only watched the trailer, so maybe I'm being too judgmental. It looks pretty rough. Not specifically because it's woke. It just looks really rough. It looks really rough. Maybe it'll be somebody's favorite Star Trek, and that's more power to you, but it just looks rough. Like, it, I don't know. Have you guys seen the trailer for Starfleet Academy? Have you seen that yet?
Like making a
Let's keep going with this too.
But then every time the mom looks, they go silent. And then she goes again. She thinks she can trust them. But actually, they go again. Like, hey kids. They want to be told off.
Good night, Bogan. Have a good one.
And he
Get
doesn't
some
know
sleep.
that I have a surprise for him. So I'm gonna cover his eyes, and he's gonna be a bit annoyed because he doesn't like to not know what is going on. And then when I uncover, he reacts and he gets excited because
I'm sorry.
He has just
Coleman. Did you just say -58 Fahrenheit? That's Fahrenheit? It was 40. It was positive 40 Fahrenheit last week. Negative. Is that a typo? Was it actually -58? How are you alive? Oh, Celsius. Hold on. Dang it, it doesn't come up. Oh, wow. Oh, we're kind of merging. We're merging. We're starting to merge at these negative degrees. How are you alive? Are you okay? Do you need shelter? Do you need to come to Texas? Look, I like the cold, but that's way too much. Yeah, -4. Yeah, somewhere in the negatives they do converge. I kind of forgotten about that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think you should live there, man. Definitely don't come to Texas though. Don't do that. I don't even bother saying I'm gonna go to sleep anymore. It's just not true. Mez. Anyway, where are we? Here we go.
Seen the cake, and then
Okay.
it's also. Do you want to help me blow the candles? He cannot blow the candles. It's a dino, it's a bit complicated, but Julia's gonna help me.
Colin will be in a swimsuit all winter in Texas. Well, all the more reason to come to Texas. Am I right?
The candles are blown, and it's playing a little birthday music.
Okay. It's cute. That's cute. Sure.
Their friend, the dinosaur, which we remember it was his birthday, came by to visit, and the mom decided to leave them to play on their own, and they decide to make a birthday party for him.
Why? You knew that was coming. Yeah, you had to have known. Yeah.
Today, the policeman is a bit distracted. He's like caring something about something else. He's having a look to our ducks, and the robber is gonna use that opportunity to try and steal the car. So he goes over, but of course the car is not his.
Okay.
So
I need to see the Star Wars stuff. Enough ducks. Enough of this duck story. Here we go. Lego Star Wars Smart. This is what we want right here.
Some of you.
Okay, that X-Wing. I mean, I know that these are more geared towards younger kid sets, which is fine. Like, totally. Lego is it's for everyone, but also like it is a kid's toy. So like, that's fine. But I think they had to make it so wide because of that smart brick.
You can see like R2-D2's reactions as well.
Okay.
So
Oh, R2 has the little NFC tag on him. Okay.
It reacts to.
Zeke would like that. Zeke would think that's pretty cool.
We can. He gets a
Okay.
bit scared. R2-D2 doesn't like that.
Okay.
And also, it can shoot.
See, I'm skeptical until you put it in Star Wars, and then I'm like, kind of like it. Kind of like it. They have to demonstrate why anyone would pay $12,000 to own one of these. It'd be so funny if it's like $12,000. Does allow kids to add this to their play? Yeah, like, so if you have the smart brick, let's say you buy a Lego Star Wars set with the X-Wing, you have the smart brick, you have the NFC things that say that. You can then use that smart brick with other tags to do other things. So like once you have the smart brick, you can kind of use it in other things. So that's why I wonder if the smart brick is going to be a little expensive. Yeah, this X-Wing is a little ugly. I got to say that off the bat, but that's fine. This is kids. You're going to miss kids making pew pew noises themselves. Sure. Like, I mean, my kid has a lot of toys that make noise. He has a lot of noise toys, but what I find is that like even when they make noise and he uses that noise, he still makes his own pew pews. I don't think that really like maybe some kids would be different. Not every kid's the same, right? But like he still makes his own sounds. And he prefers to. He likes if he's like listening to a song, he likes to like sing along with it. If like Godzilla's roaring, he likes to roar with Godzilla. He likes to imitate the sounds that he hears, I don't know. I think some kids might look at that and not make their own pew pew noises, but I think generally are good. You make your own noises now, me too. Nobody likes a little quiet mouse, Do the S-foils even lock into attack position? They better. We better see that next. I feel like they're about to do something. I make my own pew pews. Pew pew pew. So I don't know. This doesn't seem like much more sophisticated than many of the other toys that are out there right now. Like he got a little How to Train Your Dragon for Christmas, and you can pet the top of his head and he like purrs. You can hold a fish up to his nose and he sniffs it and then bites down on the fish. Like pretty cool. But like, does this kid still sing the song while he's swooshing it around and like make the roaring sounds? He absolutely does, What? different kids, you know.
But this is actually a button.
Oh, it's a button.
That makes
Okay,
it
that's
shift.
cool. That is not the X-Wing sound. I need you to work on the sounds. If you're going to put the sounds, put the... Okay.
This is also a good example of how we have implemented that feature of the color scan.
I don't like how the brick looks behind the... Okay,
Here,
anyway.
what is happening is
Chill, man.
when
It seems to me like the brick needs to be visible. It seems to me that you can't just like cover it, because you could have found a way to like put that long ways and then cover it. It seems like maybe it shouldn't be covered.
Move this forward.
Like you shouldn't build on top of it.
Plate, and we are using that for shooting. We could have
Okay.
done this in other ways, but we decided to use the color scan for that.
Okay. They're not opening the wings.
So we can,
Why would you play with an X-Wing like that and not open the wings? I'm worried. Coleman, I'm worried.
some bits, a component of mastery. So actually, if I move, I dodge the attack, and that's something that the kids they come up with.
They're having to shake it a lot. Can we see kids? I want to see kids play with this. Like, I want to see like where their imagination goes, because right now they're just like they're just doing this. I was like, the kids don't do that. They're like, I know how to swoosh. These guys don't. Yeah, she's very aggressive in order to make the sound.
I gotta go.
I think you're right. In order to make the sound, I do. Holy cow! Why do I have to go already? I don't wanna, Ams. You can't make me. You're not my mom. Hang on, let's finish this.
So we can see it, and now this sheet
Okay.
is the damage is incremental. So this it
Okay.
has been that now is.
No, you're right. I have to go.
Exactly. It has a live bar.
Okay, so it can like track like when like which laser hits. I guess it's got to be random though.
And actually, if I have, I think 2 more.
I thought maybe you didn't work then and it was embarrassed. No. I do have to go. I do. I'm just mad about it. Why is that?
We have a massive explosion that it says I'm defeated. Fix
Okay.
it. And now I'm
What is
ready to
that?
go back to
Oh, you reset it with this little pin
battle, but first I have to refuel.
to refuel. That's kind of cool.
So you see that here we're using the color
Ams is always right. Tell it to Mark.
different ways.
We are having a good time.
A dewback.
Is that yellow stripe is sicker? Probably.
Facing it like this.
Okay. They didn't open the wings. Coleman, they didn't open the wings. Okay, hang on. Looks like there's a lightsaber fight here.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I didn't know I'd need 3 hours for this. Okay.
You got too fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Second round.
Okay. So round 2. Fight. 1-1.
You know what?
I am your father.
No,
Do
but
it
I
again.
think
Let's go.
if he has been hit in the previous round, he went to the second round already a bit.
Lightsaber duel is kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I think kids would like that. I mean, heck, I would like that. There's a Minecraft set. Hang on, we'll get to you guys. There's a Minecraft set that Zeke just got from the Minecraft movie, where it's a similar concept. It's the chicken jockey scene. So you put like 2 figures on, and you have the little thing, and you can kind of make them fight. Whenever one falls out, the other person gets like a point. You know. Why would you not play the Cantina song? Why would it just be a random... Oh, it is kind of. It's like a remix. I hear it. Okay. Oh, there's Vader. Okay, so like the thing that I need to know is like how you program these things. Like where's the like creativity in that? Can I say when Darth Vader present, do this? And because it's a sound brick, then do that. That's the part that I feel like they're not showing. Is there an aspect to that at all? Or do you just have to like put them together and discover how they, because he's there and he's like singing. What about copyright issues? Well, I would assume they have the rights to Star Wars stuff. I would assume they could get the rights for the song, but the song was there. It was just a little bit different. Oh no, the fire's on. Hold on. Pause that. I don't. Okay. All right. Well, what do we know about smart bricks? I guess I understand that the smart brick itself reads the NFC, the little NFC tag that tells it what to do. But I'm still kind of missing, like, how do we, can we program our own? That's kind of like where the creativity, I think, would be. Very simple MIDI stuff going on. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe now I'll take a look and look into it more. It doesn't look like something I'll probably, I think Zeke might like the X-Wing. That doesn't lock into attack position, or at least you didn't show us if it did. Thanks, Kristen Stewart. You're welcome. Interesting. Well, it is time to go. Unfortunately, because I took a day off yesterday, there's probably a lot of work waiting for me. So I should probably get that going. Leave us on a cliffhanger. Tomorrow's episode, more smart bricks. You know what? Fair enough. Darth Torlin said he put a lot of stuff in Sip and See. We will continue. We will continue tomorrow. Is Lutz not live today? Is he here today? Hold on. You know. Oh, he's taking another day off. Darn it. Wow. Indiana won. How about that? Okay, cool. All right, so he's off. He's another day off. Let's see. I could send you guys over to either... well, you know what? Is today a good day to look for the Lego and brick building section? Let's see. Go. The thing is that I never know if I can hang out until I boot this little laptop up over here. I hate that. Okay, let's see who's live here. Let's see. Lego Technic. What is a smart brick? We're number 4 on the recommended page right now. Let's go. Let's see. Working on more bricks. Crimson Vixen. Here, let's do view count high to low. We are the top view count. Let's go. There's not many people. There's not many people in here. Let's see. You're gonna go watch the Spooky Deer video you keep forgetting to watch? You mean this one? Please do, guys. Actually, you know what? I wish I could raid you all into a video. I'm just gonna raid you all into a video. There's not a ton of people in the category. I have a feeling it's because I'm so early. Let's see. Hang on. Let me check into this. Let me check into this real quick.
Fantastic.
We have the Brick Bods, who is doing mock clear up. This might be a good one. A Lego loving family on a journey to create their first Lego city. That is very cool. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, that was a smart brick? Did I link to the smart brick? Gosh darn it. I thought I had Spooky Deer's video copied on there. Hold on. Hold, please. 10,000
subscribers.
Okay. Here we go. No, just do share. Copy that. There you go. Sorry about that. That's the one. I thought it was still copied, but I forgot that I did a couple other things. Oh no, they just left. Oh no. Oh no, they're still here. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to the Brick Bods.
How are these gingerbread house projects either?
And I'll try to do my best to. There we go. But also, yes, if you guys can watch the war crime video, that's also wholesome in an ironic way. You wouldn't think so, but it is. So let's go say hello, everybody. Have a great day. A wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Same time, same place, same non. Also, don't forget that we'll be off on Thursday. Okay. All right. You guys take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
So that's why I try harder now to, instead of just sweeping it into one box, I try and separate it out into categories. So I have my sort box, and then I put it into bags from there.